Amiibo!
I don't know about everyone else, but for a while there I was a bit of an avid Amiibo collector. Okay, maybe I have like 70 of them, but all of that was only for around the late Wii U generation and the first half of the Switch generation. I've picked up a handful of Amiibo since then, but it really feels like the craze is pretty much gone. But for today, I want to dive into why that might be the case and what Nintendo could do going forward to try and drum up some more hype for the Amiibo. But for anybody just a little bit lost right now, first we should go over
Mario and Peach together. Me and Gina together.
Amiibo launched alongside Super Smash Bros. For Wii U in 2014. They are these little NFC figures that you could scan onto the Wii U gamepad. For Smash, they made a whole line of figures, for each fighter in the game in fact. Once you scan them in, you could essentially train a CPU fighter. They would learn from your playstyle and get better the more you train them. But not long after this, they started to release Amiibo for all sorts of games, like Mario Party, Splatoon, Zelda, Mario Maker, and especially Animal Crossing. They had a whole card series with what, like 6 volumes? But Amiibo continued to go for a while, even outliving their competitors, Skylanders, Disney Infinity, and LEGO Dimensions. To this day, we still get new Amiibo. They gave every fighter in Smash Ultimate an Amiibo, but doesn't it feel like something's different? People used to line up for these. You would have people camping outside of Walmart just for a chance to get a figure of the fucking Wii Fit trainer. I mean, really.
Oh, I lost my pen.
You can borrow mine.
Thanks.
I lost something once. I lost something I couldn't live without.
The quote-unquote death of Amiibo is probably due to a wide range of factors. First of all being, yeah, it isn't really that much of a secret that Amiibo have gotten quite a bit more expensive than in their inception. And while some of that is definitely because of an increase in quality with like the Mario Galaxy Amiibo and the Kirby Air Riders ones, the state of the world definitely has impacted Amiibo pricing alongside that. But it definitely isn't all to blame on the pricing. Even before that, there seemed to be a lot less hype around Amiibo as well. I think Nintendo just stopped using them in interesting ways as much. Nowadays, you'd be lucky if your Amiibo gave you a rare weapon in Tears of the Kingdom. Or some random junk, that's cool too. Back when Amiibo released, we were getting cool things like Mii racing suits in Mario Kart, cool skins in Yoshi's Woolly World, and exclusive gear in Splatoon. And most of that stuff is either gone, heavily toned down, or exactly the same. Good on you, Splatoon. Hell, we even got some games made specifically to be used with Amiibo, with varying degrees of quality to be fair. But hey, while we're here, special shout out to Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge, great little time. But nowadays, Amiibo have basically been reduced into figures first and actual gameplay editions second. But even through their lack of popularity, honestly one of their biggest problems is that they started off too successful. It's kinda hard to get people to still care about Amiibo when a lot of their heavy hitter characters already have Amiibo released for them. I mean, they kinda shot themselves in the foot with doing the Super Smash Bros. Line first, because you're getting almost every big character out of the way. Nowadays, you can't really release a new Mario figure because almost everyone who wants one already has one, and if you make it do stuff that's different from your existing Mario figures, people are gonna complain that the figure they already bought of Mario doesn't give them the stuff that the new one does. But like I said earlier, I've been brainstorming and trying to figure out how to make Amiibo relevant again, and I've got a couple of ideas of my own, so let's go over them. Starting with,
I'll get you, Mario. No way. How am I gonna win? Ha! Ha! Psh, psh, ha. Oh. Hello, everyone. I'm Bill Trinan from Nintendo's Treehouse. Looks like you caught me playing with my toys.
I think it's quite weird that it almost seems like Nintendo's afraid of locking anything behind Amiibo nowadays. Now, I'm not saying that they should be locking these big DLC expansions behind a $20 figure of Waddle Dee, but look at Splatoon. They made exclusive pieces of gear for these figures and it's fine. But every other game has next to nothing. And no, I'm not counting the free roam music in Metroid Prime 4. That's dumb. But there should be more things that these Amiibo unlock. Like, okay, here are a couple rapid fire examples. Honestly, just take any of them, Nintendo, I won't care. Make some new costumes for Mario Kart World. You could have Mario and the gang cosplaying as other Nintendo characters. Like, give Toad a Kirby hat and make Mario dress up as Link. It would be cool. Give Samus just, like, any suit she's had before. I don't know, the suit from Metroid Dread for scanning an Amiibo. Or hey, tie that into super hard mode like in Samus Returns. Wait, the game with the fashion mechanic doesn't have any exclusive costumes. The Amiibo just gives you a suit you can unlock normally. They couldn't just like recolor skin or... I don't know, okay. When you scan Diddy Kong into the game, you unlock his outfit. Diddy Kong is already in the game, so just like take his model and like rip the hat off. Stickers! Wait. They have Amiibo support? And it just changes the ball to have a design of the character, which isn't in the main game, but isn't major enough to make a difference? Huh. Good on you, Mario Tennis Fever. It's kind of dumb that you have to rescan the Amiibo each time you want to use a ball, but whatever, I'll let you have this. I'm going to stop myself here, but I hope you can see why they need to give more Amiibo support in the games, right? It's an opportunity to get more stuff into these games without keeping crucial gameplay additions locked behind plastic. But I don't think that's where Amiibo support should end. I think there is one crucial area of the Nintendo Switch experience that Amiibo could greatly enhance. Yes, it has almost been a decade since the Switch released, and yes, I am still holding out for themes. But it would be so perfect. Scan an Amiibo and get a related theme. Then you can even make it so that specific versions of Amiibos have specific themes, making you want to buy more than one Mario Amiibo, because look, the Wedding Mario could have an Odyssey theme while normal Mario could have a general Mario theme. Though I'm unsure if people would be on board with giving Amiibo exclusive themes. Maybe you could still buy these themes on the eShop for like $5. Not really sure on that end. And with these themes, we could also finally get some music for the Switch menu. But now I've prepared a couple theme ideas, so sit back and hear some themes. Alongside the themes, I propose the return of the Nintendo Badge Arcade. For those who don't know what it was an app on 3DS that allowed you to play a virtual claw machine, and whatever you earned from it could be used to customize your home screen. So in this new version of the Nintendo Badge Arcade, now called the Amiibo Badge Arcade, you can earn placeable badges that can be put onto your home screen in the background to add even more personalization to your user experience. Now, where the Amiibo come in is that when using an Amiibo, you will get a specific badge for free relating to the character, but it will also give you a free play or two for the week. We will be removing the microtransactions from the original game, and now you will gain credits per week depending on how many Amiibo you have scanned. I don't really have a conversion rate, so don't really concern yourself about that. And this is a one-time thing, so once you scan your Mario Amiibo, you get credits from it every single week. You don't gotta rescan. Now, you're getting this value from your figures every single week, not just from the one time you get the Pikmin skin in Mario Kart. Alongside this, when you scan them into the Badge Arcade, you would have almost an easy way to have a virtual catalog of all your Amiibo, almost like those checklists on fast food toys showing you what you're missing from each set, and maybe there can be a set bonus for getting everything from a set. But all in all, I think introducing a new system like this would breathe a ton of new life into the Switch's menu, and give people something to do with their Amiibo, no matter what games they play.
Amiibo!
But that's all I have for today. I've always found Toys to Life as a concept really interesting, and I'm glad Nintendo is still exploring it to this day, even if I think they could do a better job of it. Amiibo have been around for so long that I think they've almost become forgotten in a sense, like one of those things you take for granted before it's gone. But even if I complain, I think Amiibo are here to stay for at least a little while longer. My name is Versanite, and I think the Chibi Robo Amiibo is kinda awesome, but it comes with a dog shit game, so I don't really care that much. Bye bye!